feels good today because things are just much calmer. Yesterday was very hectic, getting everything done we needed to get done, which was doing the shopping. I'm not used to buying food for that many people, so it was a little bit of a spree-like feeling of throwing stuff in the cart and knowing that, oh, awesome, thank you. Thanks so much. Knowing that,
Have a radio check, please.
We had to get knowing we had to get the rent-a-car back by 9.
Thank you very much, Ken.
And we were still in the grocery store at like 8:40. And, you know, any kind of trip like this, you're going to hemorrhage money. But the last thing I wanted was to pay another day on the rent-a-car because we're still at Shaw's.
We are on our journey home. We're like maybe 5 or 6 hours away from landing, which is like both great and also sort of sad that the journey is going to end. But finally, after so many months, we can just start working on the boat and making a lot of changes that we want to make. One thing that's been really awesome about this is that Kelly and I just work together on everything. I never thought that I'd work with my girlfriend and soon-to-be wife. Or you go to new restaurants that are supposed to have all these vintage parts of it, and it's supposed to look old, but this is old. So we're really going to try to make it look as authentic as possible to you know, what it was, and obviously we'll have some updates and stuff too. It was originally designed as a yard patrol boat for midshipmen in the Navy. We're hoping to sit around 40 people, and the option would be that you could go upstairs and hang out, or, you know, you would have a table here. The water table is 62 feet long and 18 feet wide, which I think they call the beam. As you can see, it's like sort of functional solution to the bathroom. So I'm sure we'll be like addressing some of the things here and maybe even making it smaller. You know, like coming from New York, restaurant bathrooms are like half this size, so then that real estate is really valuable to the actual restaurant. It feels a little bit crazy to have an X in a restaurant just like visible, but I don't know what the requirements are. The water table is different than any other restaurant. We have to consider safety when we're planning the space because we're on water, and you know, first and foremost, our customers have to be safe. So the life preservers have to be within reach. The tables and chairs have to be stable for the boat when we're in the harbor. And yeah, we have to work with the Coast Guard on those issues. So the water table is unique in that way versus being on land where those things don't influence your decisions. One thing that really defines the water table is Kelly, is her experience in hospitality. She right now is a wine sales rep and has had a lot of years in the hospitality industry. So, you know, the quality of the food and beverage is very important to this restaurant.
I think it's like when people are pregnant and everybody says, hey, we're going to come babysit for you. We can't wait to take care of the baby. And then you have the baby and everyone's like, I don't know about that weekend. And getting a crew together for this trip felt a little bit like that because I had really limited funds. So people would have to want to come just for the experience. And then you need experienced people. So it's a real bind in a way. But I got lucky, you know. I have Vinny Lombardi, who is a captain for Waterway, who's a friend. And then my friend Nathan, who basically has grown up on boats, has a lot of good knowledge. And then my other friend, Tim, who was in the Navy for 30 years and actually used to drive these or pilot these yard patrol boats. And he was really excited to get back on it again. So it really kind of came together.